Alright, I'm going to show you guys how I fillet all my freshwater fish pretty much except for trout, but this will work for walleyes, crappie, bluegill, whatever you guys want. And again, this is my way, it's not the only way to do it. So first you want to start, hold up that pectoral fin, and you don't want to go straight down. You're going to get a lot of the scales, and it's going to dull your knife real quick. What I do is, at an angle, make your first cut all the way down, and usually it's easier to flip the fish around for you. And what you want to do is cut through right here, and you just follow the ribs and that spine all the way down till about right there. The ribs will end, and you can poke through, and then angle your knife downward, not just flat but angled, and then again right along the spine. And then I always leave a little piece attached that makes skinning it a lot easier. And then flip the fish up, take your blade, and you just follow the contour of the ribs. If you leave the ribs in there like this, it's a lot easier, and after you get the fillet off of the fish, to debone it than having to deal with the whole rib cage. Okay, and then come right here, make that cut. Now that's done. Now what you want to do is angle your knife again downward, almost flat but just a slight angle on it, and use the flex in the fillet knife blade, and you just that. There's one fillet. Alright, now set that the rest of the cool water. Flip it over. Same thing on this side. Again, you want to follow the ribs and that backbone all the way down until you're right about there. You go through. Work it along the ribs. See, with that way, the whole rib cage is still all in the fish. You're just going to have some pin bones in the center, which I'll get to in a minute. One fillet. Now what I always do is I rinse them off first. Alright, now once you got the fillets that are off the fish, skinned, everything, what you're going to want to do is the shiny part here, that's the belly meat, which isn't that good to eat. It holds a lot of the fishy taste, and if you have fish somewhere where there's a lot of water pollutants, that holds a lot of the pollutants in it. Just trim that off like that. Again, over here. Get rid of that. Now each fillet, you can see this is flip it over. That's what they call the lateral line. Has a lot of fat in it, and then feel with your fingers. You're going to run along It's a set of those fine pin bones. You know what you want to do. Oh. Take those and just go, and they only go back about half of the way. Right there they end. You just on one side, right on the other. Take those out. That's those pin bones. Now you're left with one complete boneless fillet. Now if you want, depending on the type of fish, this lateral line holds a lot of the fat, which again can make it taste fishy. So what I usually do is, again, even though there's no bones, like that, right down the other side of it. Take that out. 2 boneless strips. You cut those up or fry them just like that. I like to cut them up into 3 to 4 inch sections, and that's where your fish sticks come from. Again, over here, find those pin bones. All the way down like that. And this one I'm just going to finish out. And there's all those pin bones, and you can see that lateral line. Again, 2 completely boneless pieces of fish. You let it soak in salt water. You can fry it immediately. I like to let mine brine or soak a little bit in salt water to kind of pull out more of the blood if you didn't bleed them out. Yeah, that's basically it. So if you guys have any other videos you want to see or likes or anything, let me know. Comment, subscribe. Thanks, guys.